Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another rig. God fucking damn it! I left the lens off again. Second time in a row. Jesus, I suck at this. Oh, whatever. Let me just get it off real quick. Alrighty, and there we go. All right. Oh, hey. Yep, I changed some stuff around the studio. Got some decorations. Do not mention the figure of Nene and the poster of Grug, our Lord and Savior. Anyway, oh, you're probably also wondering why I look like this. Let's just say it involves conveniently placed banana peel, conveniently placed paint and ink, and conveniently placed vat of acid. Alright, now I look like this, but honestly, I don't mind. I think I look cooler now. But anyway, yeah, that's another medical pill on top of a certain brain-damaging piece of shit. What's that at the door? Wait a moment. Oh, it's a package from Logan. Great. What, is it something that's gonna cause me more damage to both my studio and my head? Oh, it's a letter and something else. Hey, bud, thanks for letting me join you for weekly, albeit forcefully. And also, sorry about getting you brain damage and breaking your wall. I got you a little something to own up for it. Also, rank Doki Doki Tick. Oh, alright, that's it. What's in here anyway? Is this... This is the Hatsune Miku android. I mean, I guess it's something, so I guess I'll take it, but... Let me just put it right there. Alright, now that that's out of the way, we can finally begin the ranking of today's video. Tails.exe. Because I lost a bet to Sailor. Great. So anyway, let's begin with number 12, because this is gonna be a strangely fun video. Alright, let's get started. Remember when I said this was gonna be a fun one? Well, there's one or two, but we'll get to that later, things that are stopping this from being a downright amazing mod, to be honest. One of them being rivals. I cannot stress enough how much I fucking loathe this song. So let's begin, shall we? First of all, they made Knuckles the edgelord of the group. When that's obviously Shadow's whole deal, but whatever. Fuck characteristics, am I right? And they even made him sound like fucking Cold Steel. That's fun. And they made his chromatics like a tonal because Pico sounds like a tonal, so they have to match. Because that's totally gonna sound good coming from the fucking Cold Steel voice. Right? Right? I fucking hate these chromatics. Pico sounds just fine most of the time, and Knuckles sounds like dog shit. And remember when, all the way back in my first video over a year ago, when I said that Baz Bars had a fucking generic rap song instrumental? This is that, but even worse. How do you do something worse than my least favorite FNF song ever? His instrumental is so generic and downright awful. I have no idea why this passed the final release of the mod. This is genuinely one of the worst FNF songs ever. The only reason I'm granting it the mercy of F tier, not H tier, It's the one simple fact that as it goes on, it doesn't even become shit anymore. It, like at the fucking halfway, or like not even last quarter of the song, it just becomes lifeless at this point. I have nothing else to say about the song. It's genuinely one of the worst pieces of shit I've ever listened to. I never want to listen to this shit ever again. It is genuinely horrible. I have not gotten this angry at a fucking FNF song for so long, but this finally did it. Good job. And I have to rank Indie Cross next. Oops, spoilers. And I have to talk about fucking Santa's next time. But this is still worse. Dear God, I fucking hate this song.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
Yeah, probably expected this one to be last. But no, it's only D tier. Because at least it fucking tried with BF. At least it tried to be something of worth. You cannot convince me that any ounce of effort went into that shit show called Rivals. But at least this has effort, even if it's joke efforts sunk or soink or whatever you want to call call this stupid fucking fetus. Sounds like shit. But at least BF sounds decent, and at least the instrumental sucks ass. BF is the only redeeming quality of this pile of shit. God damn it. We were doing so well with the past, like, handful of mods. Then this shit had to come and ruin the streak. Good job, Sailor. You got me to rage after so long. You happy son of a bitch.
Hey, where is everyone?
This is probably a cop-out, but like, I genuinely could not decide between Octane and Coughing. They both sound very similar, and they're both B tiers, so I literally couldn't decide life to me which is better. Sorry, but this is just the way it is. Both are very calm and just are overall just chill vibe songs, and a little boring at times and forgettable. BF sounds great in both, and you know, Coughing Tails doesn't sound half bad, to be honest. And this is like a weirdly good joke song. Like, I'm glad that this is a good joke song and not Swank. And look, I'm running out of things to say here. These are both kinda nothing songs. They're just overall just good. And just, I mean, they could be better, but at the same time, at least they're not Soink. So I gotta give credit for them being good. But like, why do they base it off of that one shot of Tails coughing weirdly? I know that's a big Sonic meme, but seriously, I don't think it deserves a whole song. A reference would be cool, but like, I'm getting too off track. Anyway, this is still a good song. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. This feels very much like just a very extended version of Tails' section from Triple Trouble. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, this is, like, surprisingly kind of a vibe. I really like the main melody that they repeat a lot, almost to a bad extent, which is kind of keeping it down. And the instrumental is just super nice and chill, to be honest. Tails' chromatic is just so good, and I'm just gonna get this out of the way. The main story has some of the best FNF I've seen in a while. Like, Tails looks great, the backgrounds look amazing, and BF and GF just look so good. GF looks... and BF looks super cool, and the painted nails are just such a nice detail. Like, I don't want to say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to get canceled. Anyway, like, god damn, he just looks so cool with the black painted nails and everything. And The fact that he shows him off and most of his sprites is cool too. Ah. Anyway, the song. Yeah, back to the song. It really does repeat a lot of the melodies from Triple Trouble and stuff. The main problem with that is that Chasing did that a lot too, which makes this feel like it's taking a lot from Chasing, especially at the beginning of that song. But I can get around that. This is still a great song at the end of the day. So when Sailor showed me this mod, they initially showed me V1, which I'm not gonna lie, isn't very good. It's not great, it traces over a lot of art, uses a lot of art from Sonic.exe, and the songs are just not well done. But then they showed me V2, and while the menu surprised me, this was the immediate tone setter for the mod. This shocked me. This is, like, great. It is also borrowing a lot from tails.exe, Tails' section in Triple Trouble, but like, oh my god, this song is just super good. The opening is super mysterious and wonderful, and Tails' sprites and everything looks good. The instrumental is killer here, and that sprite section is super cool. And then we get, well, Tails' the true tails.exe section. It's great, it's like really good, but I have a big problem with this and Chasing. They are very similar. Like, I could confuse Chasing with I could confuse Darkness with just Chasing V1, to be honest. Which is kind of a bad thing when they're both back to back, but I don't mind it that much since this has the awesome opening section and does more with that main melody, which is nice. Tails does sound very good here, by the way, and VF sounds very nice here too. And while I don't have a lot to say about this song, because I could mostly just say all my praises I had for Darkness, this is still a good song and a great opener to the mod. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a better opener. It's just nowhere near S. Alright, S tier time. While this mod is a mostly positive outlook, I like how half of these songs are below S tier, but these top 6 are great. Like, really good, honestly. I am really shocked, honestly. Re-listening to this OST, there's some absolutely incredible songs in this mod, starting with Starlight, or I think that's what it's called. This is a genuinely good, sad song. It's slow, nice, the instrumental is calm, Sonic sounds nice, Tails sounds really good, the art is really, really good and impressive, since it's using the 16-bit Sonic the Hedgehog 2, so I don't know if that was just because of budget cuts or if they just wanted to go with that. I also like how they're referencing the canonical bad ending to Sonic 2, where, by the way, if you don't know, Tails fucking just dies. That's insane for me, and it's cool that they're referencing that. This is just a very, very nice song to listen to. It's super smopey, sad, and just all around a nice song. It impressed me a lot, to be honest. And also, I love the Game Gear, but I'm pretty sure this is just a PNG of the Game Gear up close, with, I'm guessing, the green screen. So that's kind of lazy, but also kind of cool. So I ain't gonna worry about it. Overall, yeah, just a great sad song. Good job. Actually, one more thing I want to add. I really like the instrumental, how it adds a rock ballad sad song the instrumental's going for a rock ballad type song, which really shocked me, because I feel like most FNF songs just go for actual mopey songs, but this goes for an actual rock ballad, which fits the situation really well. Anyway, yeah, I've gotten everything I want to say about the song over with. This is just such a great song, and it's only up from here. Never have I once been this disturbed by an FNF song. Not by what is in it, but what it was referencing. When I realized what exactly this was referencing, I think I triggered something that I had left behind a long time ago. If you know, you know. Anyway, the song itself is great. Before I talk about the song, I want to rant about the negatives I have, because there are a little bit. First of all, this art is kind of lazy, to be honest. Like, it feels weird comparing the art of GF and BF compared to the weird-ass Eggman and the egg. But, like, it's fine. I don't mind it that much. Plus, maybe it's just because of what it's referencing. I don't fucking know. I ain't gonna discuss what this is referencing, because I don't want to trigger anybody else's PTSD. Anyway, second of all, what the fuck? This is just Majin's vocals? Well, that is kinda lazy. I don't mind that much since he does sound great, the egg. So, plus I do hear that it is a bit altered, so I'll let it slide for now. Eggman sounds really honestly good here, and just another complaint I have is, goddamn, this is a long song. Like, this is probably the longest in the mod, which is a shock, because goddamn, I mean, I don't even know if the story songs were this long, which kinda makes me sick of this song by the end of it. The instrumental is pretty good and nice and kinda calm too. And I'm pretty sure the song gets intense by the end of the song, too. And also, BF sounds fine. Really, there's nothing much to talk about, but it is a long as hell song that is still really good throughout the runtime. It's just gets a little stale by the end of it, which is unfortunate. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about the song before more trauma kicks in. This song is so good, man. Oh my god. Like, this is, like, actually great. First of all, this is one of the best Eggman.exe designs that I've ever seen. He looks so cool with the mechanical arms and the brain damage. And also, I'm just gonna get the biggest problem of the song out of the way. Daddy Dearest is super quiet. Like, I bet you can't even hear him over me right now. Which is very annoying, but you know, I don't mind that when he starts turning into a fucking guitar and pops off, so yeah, the guitar sounds really good. That is my favorite part about the song. Eggman's vocals are just chef's kiss. The instrumental is amazing, and overall this is almost a perfect song. I really do only have one problem, that being that Deer's vocals are just so quiet. Other than that, it has great chromatics, a great instrumental, a banger guitar solo, and just is an overall great song. And it would be my favorite of the story mode songs if it weren't for one song. So let's move on. Alright, Sidekick. First of all, great name, I love it. Second of all, Jesus Christ. Of course, Sonic the that bloody hedgehog had to get his grubby little mitts on into this mod. He was gonna make it in somehow. I'm just surprised it didn't happen sooner. He sounds great though. I honestly love his chromatic. It's not better than the original, but it's unique, and that's what I like, because it's not using that same damn chromatic. It actually sounds like Sonic, which is cool because it shows the depictions of Sonic.exe that actually use Sonic's voice and not a deep growly voice that most characters depict him with. Anyway, Tails' little flashback section is so good. It just sounds amazing, but I'm gonna get ahead of myself. I love this instrumental so much. It sounds amazing, especially when Dearest comes in with the flashback shit with the guitar. It sounds great, and BF sounds great too. Though, GF should have sung in at least one of these songs. I mean, Pico and Daddy Dearest got to. Anyway, speaking of that flashback section, it sounds great. The instrumental going in and Tails sounded just amazing. Like, it is so good, man. Anyway, this fell off a little for me, but it's still a great song. And when Sonic.exe and Tails.exe finally team up, I'm not gonna lie, this is where I tap out. I mean, it's still pretty great for the rest of the runtime, but at this point, I'm getting a little tired of it, so I decided to move on to other things or something. This is still an amazing song with a great instrumental, great chromatics, and overall just a great song. Nothing else to say. Alright, now it's time for the S pluses. There were going to be SS's, but then they fell off a little. Let's start with number 2. Levitation used to be the easy number 1, but now that I think about it, there's one that was just much closer to an SS than this, unfortunately, because I really like this song. You know, you could probably make a funny haha, it's just like Apparition joke, but this feels so much different. It's eerie, but a little intense too, and it goes super hard at times. I like how rigid and not very animated the sprites for the floating Sonic head are. The way his idol is just him standing there. It's creepy as hell, and I honestly love it. It's kind of eerie, although in the Black Void, I don't know what this is referencing, so maybe the Black Void makes sense. The F sounds surprisingly good here, and this Sonic chromatic is just so good. And this instrumental is both eerie and intense. I freaking love it. There are some flaws here, though. One, well, there's only one flaw, I gotta admit. This song is a bit on the longer side, which makes it a little annoying to listen to, because it does get a little repetitive by the end, but still, it is super good. It sounds just so great. Honestly, I don't even know if I have a favorite part. I actually don't. I can't decide on one. I just love all of this song. It's just an all-around great song with a great instrumental and great chromatics, and everything's just super good. There's not anything keeping it from SS, I just feel it's S+. It's close to SS, but not quite there. But there was one that after re-listening to it was a shoo-in. I can't believe I'm saying that about a joke song. Oh, Sailor's gonna kill me for this take, aren't they? I don't know what to say, man. This is so fucking good. It was the closest this mod had to an SS tier. I am shocked. This fucking joke song swept the entire mod under the rug. It left no survivors. No, I don't believe this is a joke song. I cannot physically believe that this was meant to be a joke song, because they did not go this hard on a stupid weed-smoking Tails song. You know what I believe? This was either a song that's wasn't finished in time, so they just threw this together. Or it was a song that was repurposed into a joke song. Because this does not feel like a joke song. Tails sounds amazing here, and Tails don't sound even better somehow. They feel different enough where you can tell the difference, and it's just... And this instrumental is so good. The Green Hill reference hits so fucking hard. And while this song is long, it sustains its quality throughout the entire song, so it doesn't even matter at that point. It's just so fucking good for a joke song. I don't know. The art is, well, mostly reused in just a black void, but then Tails doll over here smoking weed and looks kind of dumb. But he sounds amazing. I don't know. This just... I don't know what to say here. It's so good, but it's so random. I just can't. Sailor, tell me. This can't be. What? I just don't know what to say at this point. Sailor, tell me. Was this supposed to be a joke song? This can't be a joke song, right, Sailor? I don't know what to say at this point. This just has me dumbfounded. But it is still amazing. Well, that was a surprisingly good mod. And it was really close to being just, like, a great one, too. It has a lot of potential. There's just Sonic, and there's also Rivals, and the two Coughing Tail songs don't help a lot. But all in all, I consider this a good mod. Is it amazing? No. But is it good enough? Yeah, of course it is. And it has a lot of potential. Anyway, this was a lot of fun. But I think next time, it's time to right the wrongs of a mod I covered a long time ago. What used to be my longest FNAF ranking ever until Weekly came along. And also because I took the video down. It's time to cover... Well, I think you all know. And before we go, Sailor, if you're watching this, and I know you are, happy late birthday. You're really important to me, you know? And I mean it. Have a good day, everybody. Especially you, Sailor. I'll see you guys next time.